I'm going to make chow mein with chicken, steak, and shrimps. It is something amazing. Do you like Chinese food? Well, you can cook this at home. And for this, we're gonna use a big piece of rib steak, and we're gonna slice it because we wanna cut it into like little pieces. We don't wanna cut it like too big or too thick. If you use good quality meat like this one, your food will taste much better. So that's why I'm using a rib steak. And then after you cut it, here we have it. Nice pieces of rib steak. I'm gonna use like maybe around 2 or 3 chicken breasts. These chicken breasts don't have any bones. And then same thing, cut in lines and then little squares. Just put it aside. In a bowl, I'm gonna add some water, some cornstarch. I'm gonna start stirring or mixing in here, and some soy sauce. I have a less sodium sauce on this one. It doesn't have a lot of sodium. I also have a garlic and ginger that I made long time ago. And this is just garlic and ginger with olive oil. You put it in a blender and then you keep it in your refrigerator. It will last you a long time. Put all the chicken in there, give it a stir, and just let it marinate for half an hour. In a separate bowl, you do the same thing. Cornstarch, water, soy sauce, and then I have around 16 shrimps. These shrimps are already clean, deveined. And then the same step with the meat, soy sauce, cornstarch, water. Everything has to be separated because we don't want to contaminate all these ingredients. I like to add a little bit of sesame oil, a little bit of that. So now we got the chicken over here. Add some more sesame oil, and I'm also gonna add it to the shrimp. You can do chow mein with only chicken. You can do it only with shrimp, or you can do it with meat. But it's a mixture. It's a mix of meat here. Now give it another stir. For vegetable, I have some bell peppers, green, red, yellow, 1 onion already cut. I have some cabbage here, and a lot of mushrooms, shiitake mushrooms. I think that's so far for vegetables. I have some water boiling here because I'm gonna boil these noodles. You can use any types of noodle. You can buy Asian noodles, you can buy Italian noodles, doesn't matter. I have around 1 pound, and then I'm gonna put it in here. Do not break the noodles. Do not add any oil. They're gonna be cooked around 12-14 minutes. See, little by little with the tongue, you just start like pressing it down slowly, and they're gonna cook nice. Noodles are very cheap, around $1 for a pound. 12 minutes, they already cooked. Now we're gonna take it out of here and put a strainer and add some water. We wanna add cold water. You don't wanna cook it very hot, okay? Just add a lot of water and then let it drain and have it there because we're gonna use it later on. Chow mein, very famous. Some people prefer to buy it in some restaurant. I don't like the chow mein from Panda Express. The noodles are not very good. Now, after half an hour, we're gonna strain all the liquid, leave it in there, and we got all the meat here. In a pan, I'm gonna add some canola oil. Wait for the oil to be very hot. We're gonna start cooking the meat. You wanna cook separately. You don't wanna put everything together. So the oil is hot. We put the meat, and we're gonna cook it for around, 3 or 4 minutes. It depends on your stove. And it starts smelling delicious in your kitchen, like Asian cuisine. You can use pork if you don't want to use beef. That's fine. I'm using a good piece of meat, rib steak, and I want the color to be brown. And you can cook it medium rare. It's up to you, but I like to cook it medium well. I already finished cooking the meat. I'm just gonna set it aside. And in the same pan, you can add a little bit more oil, and this time I'm gonna cook the chicken. I also want the color to be brown. It will take me around 5 to 7 minutes. And now I'm already finished cooking the chicken. Take it out of the pan, set it aside, and this time we're gonna cook the shrimps. Look at the chicken, it looks so amazing. There's nothing like cooking at home. You save money, you know what you're eating, fresh food, wow. So we got 16 shrimps here. You cook them for around 3 or 4 minutes. You don't wanna cook them longer, otherwise they're gonna be stiff or very hard. And that's it. So we are done cooking the chicken, the shrimps, and the meat. It takes time, and you gotta do it step by step. Now in a pan, I'm gonna add some more oil, canola oil. I like to wait when the oil is hot, then I start pouring the onions, the bell peppers, and I wanna cook them for around 3 or 4 minutes because I want the vegetable to be soft, tender. I don't like them to be very raw or tough. I have some scallion here. I'm gonna slice them and add it to the pan too. You can add more vegetable. You can do it with broccoli if you want, but I like it this way. I got the mushroom right here. I'm gonna add the mushroom. I sliced some, like maybe around 6 or 7 mushrooms, and the other one I left them whole. You don't wanna slice everything. Just keep cooking everything here. Now we're gonna add the scallions, and with a spoon, just keep mixing everything. What do you think so far? Are you gonna give it a try? I hope you can make an effort to cook your own food at home. Now we put the cabbage right here. The cabbage, you don't have to put them in water. You can use purple cabbage. You can also use Asian cabbage, like Napa cabbage. But I'm just using regular cabbage right here. And then we have garlic and ginger. If you have seen my other videos, I always use garlic and ginger that I put in a blender, and then I added some olive oil, and that way I keep it in the refrigerator. I don't have to slice ginger and garlic. Now it is time to add the beef or the meat, and then we start mixing. Wow, start smelling so wonderful in your house. And now this food is for everybody, not just for one person. It's for your whole family. Then you start adding the chicken, keep mixing. You can make a small amount, you can reduce the amount, you can modify this recipe to your own like. And just keep mixing everything. We're gonna put the shrimps at the end. Wow, look at that. Sometimes I live here in California, and there are a lot of Asian restaurants. Some of them are very good, but some are very bad because the food is not tasty. It's just so simple. You can tell when they don't put garlic or ginger, or they don't add some good soy sauce. And you pay around like $10 for an order of Chinese food. Now this time we add the noodles, and then just keep mixing everything with a tongue. Now we got here some oyster sauce. Start adding around 4 or 5 spoons of that. And also some oyster sauce. You want to add that. I also added hoisin sauce. I don't know if I show it here in the video, but you can add some hoisin sauce. You can also add fish sauce. Like I said, you can make this recipe in many different ways. There's not only one way of cooking Asian food. There are many ways of doing this. Now look at this. Wow, you still have the flame of your stove on high heat, okay? Because you want to smoke all these noodles and the vegetables. I think we're finished. Thank you so much for watching. Please cook this at home. Subscribe to my channel. I'm always uploading videos. I'm cooking all kind of food in here, and this is so amazing. I recommend it with a ice cold beer. Wow, it's gonna hit your heart. It's gonna taste so good. You can put some sriracha sauce on top if you want to. So come back again and share it, give it a like, and we'll see you next time. Take care, and thank you very much for watching the video. Okay, bye-bye.